Portions of the following program may have been pre-recorded.
The following program's views, claims, or ideas may not reflect those of WSRR Radio or StylesRebelRadio.com.
In the Steel City, where the rivers align, Lucas and Dom crossing the battle line. Weekday mornings, it's a sportscast scene behind enemy lines in the heart of the dream. Every play discussed, every game analyzed. Cleveland's pride seen through Pittsburgh eyes. Behind enemy lines, where the passion ignites. Cleveland and Pittsburgh battling in sights. Lucas and Dom rise with the sun. Every morning at 10, let the games be fun. Tune into the waves, feel the thrill unfold. Behind enemy lines, stories to be told.
WSRR Radio, nationally local, meaning we play your local bands nationally. It's the 10 o'clock block right here on your Monday morning drive to survive. And this is Behind Enemy Lines, your Cleveland sports talk show from Pittsburgh. I'm Lucas Strazio, as always, joined by my trusty companion, Dominic Farrow.
Yes, sir.
And this is Behind Enemy Lines. We are recording on July 17th, one day after Shane Gillis hosts the ESPYs. Controversial segments there. Interesting television. We'll get into that a little bit. But first, we got to jump into Dom Farrow. He's playing hurt today, folks.
Yeah, it's a
He's
flu
playing
game.
Hurt. It's a flu game. He's playing with a chip literally on his shoulder.
Chip out of my shoulder.
Yeah,
some would
maybe
say.
a chip out of his shoulder, a chip into his shoulder. Dom, a
Chink in
golf-
the armor, some would say.
Oh, a chink in the armor. Golf injury, huh?
Yeah.
Let's hear it.
You'd never
Now,
think
this is-
that you could
this
get
is
hurt
a-
in golf.
I've always heard that golf's a non-contact sport,
It's for
and yet
people of all
it's-
ages, they say.
and yet that's not the case, right, Dom? I heard there was heavy contact
It was
in your round
brutal.
of golf this week.
It was brutality on the links this past
Physical,
week.
physicality.
It was a real physical performance out of me. It was a brutal one. It took blood, sweat, no tears, but let me tell you, it almost brought me to tears. The first time in my life, I've been playing golf for, probably around 10 years, probably more than that, actually. And I got hit by a golf ball for the first time in my life. I've always been like,
Got drilled by a golf ball by the sounds of it.
yes, I got obliterated.
You got pelted.
I got it walloped.
You
And
got absolutely someone laid
Smoked.
the wood on you.
it was you could use a lot of adjectives to describe what
got
happened
fucked
to me.
up.
And I'll get into that, but been playing golf for a really long time. Never once was even like super close to getting hit. Probably like 10 feet away. It feels like it's close, but
I've been close to hitting people.
yeah.
Not gonna lie. Go on.
But I got hit by a golf ball from someone about 200 yards away on the fly. Not a bouncer, not nothing. 200 yards away. This kid, it was probably like a 16-year-old kid, probably hit like a 3-wood. 200 yards right
Oh,
into
jeez,
my...
I didn't know it was a wood.
Well, I don't know, but that's what I'm assuming. He was a younger kid, smaller dude. So yeah, I was on this golf trip with some people from work. It's the All-Star break. We're just enjoying ourselves out there.
MLB All-Star break. I didn't even know that was this week. I
Yeah.
got an ESPN update, by the way, that was like, the NL1 or something like that. What to take away from the All-Star break? Something like that. And I was like, what? The All-Star break was this weekend? I had no clue.
Yeah, they don't do a real good job of drumming up hype. The home run derby, well, we'll get into this. We can get into this afterwards.
Sorry,
But
I digress.
so I'm playing golf with people from work. We play 18 holes this one day. We finish up. We have a few drinks. We're eating some burgers, some dogs. We're having ourselves a good time. We're like, you know what? Let's go out for a scramble. We got 9 dudes. We're like, let's do 3 people per team. Let's go have ourselves a good time out here. Play some like nighttime golf. So like the sun's setting. We've already played about 4 holes.
So this was like on your second round of the day.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I'm
That's
on
gutsy.
like my 25th hole of the day at this point.
Love it.
And Where we're playing this par 3, we hit our approach shots. We walk up to go, putt or chip or whatever everyone needed to do. And then we see that there's like this group of 4 kids behind us walking. And, we got 9 dudes out there playing a scramble. So it's taken a lot of time for us to like finish our holes. So we're like, let's just step off the green, let these guys play through, and we'll just keep playing as we don't have to rush or anything. So we step to the side of the green. These kids are hitting their shots. One hits one like, about 20 feet in front of them. The other one hits one 50 yards to the right. It's like, all right, these kids kind of stink. Like, so I'm like, and like I said, I've been playing for so long. I'm like, I'm not too scared at this point of getting hit by a golf
You're
ball.
comfortable on the golf course.
The odds always seem like the same chance of getting struck by lightning in my mind. But like I said, it was dark out there. The sun was setting, and then this last kid hits this ball, and I hear him strike. I'm like, oh, he hit that one good. He might have a chance here of hitting the green. Of course, I'm standing right next to the green. I'm like waiting for it. I'm like, where is this ball? Then I hear 4 left. Half a second later, I get drilled. And first, I didn't really know what happened to me. I like blacked out for a little bit.
He thought he got shot. He thought there was a sniper in the clubhouse.
I thought somebody sniped me, and I wasn't even sure. I was like, did I just get hit in like the head, the neck? Like I just like felt like I just got.
He was looking for a grassy knoll.
I just know I got pelted somewhere. It felt like I got hit from all angles.
It was an ambush.
The magic bullet theory that I have on this one. Because I got marks all over my body.
He's got 4 bruises all over him from one golf ball. My God.
What is this? We need to get a
I need
full
the Zapruder
investigation.
film on this.
I wish we had this on video. So like a few people like saw me get hit in this group, and they're like, it looks like it deflected off you. I don't think so, because I'm bleeding in my shoulder. I can like see the dimples in my shoulder to this day. This is like 2 days ago. But anyways, it hurt like hell. I just grabbed my shoulder. I was like, ow, ow. Put like a cold beer can on it. Tried to walk it off. And let me tell you, if I was these kids, these like 4 kids playing golf, and these 9 grown men let me play through, and then I hit one of them, walking up there, because they weren't in carts. They had to take the long walk up.
Oh my God.
I would be shaking. And when this kid walked up, it gave me enough time for me to kind of like collect myself and not be like, what the like.
Beat his ass?
Yeah.
How old were these kids?
Probably like 16. They were high school kids, it seemed like.
Oh, okay. So you could have taken them?
Oh, easily. Well, we had 9 dudes too.
Okay,
so they would have been jumped.
I love that.
And this kid walks up.
Gang mentality.
He is like sweating. He's like, did I hit one of you guys? I'm like, yeah. Heard me scream, yow! I have a Tom and Jerry type scream. Yow! I actually don't know if I yelled. I think I was just like, ah!
It's also a par 3. Like, it's not that far. Like, he definitely saw you go down. And
saw me run off.
Yeah.
So I wasn't just standing still like, ow. I was like, oh, I tried to like walk it off, run a little bit, like try to just, I don't know, something to distract myself a little bit. But it's kind of like a paintball wound, except smaller and more bloody, I'd say.
Yeah, it's like scabbed over now.
Yeah.
It broke skin.
Yeah, and it's affecting my mobility for right now. I'm hoping that will change the next day. So the next day we play.
He didn't show up in a sling.
Like Big Ben.
Yeah.
Big Ben's always got someone on his leg or arm like that.
Those
We're watching
big lumps
Steelers
worth of ice packs where it just looks like you have huge tumors on your arms.
We're watching a little 2015 Steelers while we're recording this. Ben didn't start this game. Landry Jones did, but somehow he's in this game now. He's probably like, oh yeah, we can take this ice off my shoulder now. But that's how I'm feeling right now. I'm feeling like Big Ben. Feeling like Big Ben after a Ravens game right now. I cut my thumb while I was, chopping some lettuce the other day. Cut it real good.
Oh my God.
I've never gotten stitches in my life, and that's something that like I have like a irrational fear of.
Did you have to get stitches on your thumb?
No, but I was close to thinking I had to, and it's been like
I got stitches on this thumb, my left thumb right here. You can still kind of see the scar a little bit. I was cutting carrots.
Really?
Veggies will get you, man.
They will.
And I remember I was cutting carrots for my bolognese, and I almost sliced the tip of my finger off. And my fiance is a nurse, and I FaceTimed her. I was like, yo, do you think I need to go, like, get stitches or get this glued shut or whatever? She was like, oh, yeah, most definitely.
Really?
She was
so how bad was it?
I mean, it was bad.
Yeah, and because I'm still not sure if I should have gotten stitches on this one.
I mean, the tip of my finger was hanging off.
That's kind of how mine was.
No, but yours looks like it's more like in the meat of your finger.
Yeah. I mean, it's been healing a little bit, but
I'm sure you're all right, but
It'll be fine.
Mine, like, I was like, it was hanging off. Like,
jeez. Tip of your finger, huh?
Yeah, and I went to the Med Express or whatever, the urgent care, at like 7:45, and they close at 8. And I was like, hey, like, my hand is wrapped up in this bloody paper towel. I was like, hey, so I think I need stitches. And she was like, oh, okay, well, we close in like 10 minutes. And I'm like,
Damn.
so can you guys just like give me stitches real quick? Like, I really don't want to have to go to the hospital, and like
Yeah.
that bill's gonna be a lot more than it is here. And I go back, and the guy's like, all right, we're gonna give you some pain meds real quick. Like, he syringes me and like
Ooh.
puts,
In
which
your
I
thumb?
hate. I hate needles too.
Especially in like your fingers.
Yes,
or
on your
thumb.
on the tip of your finger too is. Oh, I'm cringing right now just thinking
Which
about
worse,
it.
your hand or your feet to get that in?
Probably your hand. I don't
Or your
know.
neck.
The tip of your. I don't know. Well, I've never had to do any of that, so I don't want to.
Yeah.
But he like sticks me with the pain meds. My thumb kind of goes a little bit numb. We're waiting
So
a
you
little
got
bit.
the jab. basically,
Yeah,
is
I
what
got
you're saying.
jabbed. Yeah, for sure. Probably chipped me while he was in there. And then he's stitching me, and he's like, yeah, he like gets one stitch in, and I'm like, kind of felt weird. Like, it's numb, but like, I don't know. Then he's like, yeah, let me know if you feel this. Next one goes in, not numb at all. Fully felt it. I was
Really?
like, oh, that hurts. And he was like, oh, sorry, here, let me give you some more. He starts shooting more into me.
Dang.
This guy was trying to go home. He was like, I'm clocked out, brother. He was
He
like,
did you a sloppy job, huh?
We close at 8. Like,
Says,
I've been
I'm out. I
clocked
don't
out
get paid
since
after that.
6:30. Yeah, like he's like, I'm sending you home, beast mode. And yeah, a little bit of a sloppy job. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie. I think it still hurts to this day.
So
Honestly,
your
like,
girlfriend
if I-
can't do stitches?
My fiance, she
Yeah.
was in Philadelphia. She wasn't around.
I see.
I called
But she
her.
would have been able to?
And no, I mean, she doesn't have the stuff at the house.
Yeah.
Plus, then she would have had to numb me, and that's the
Yeah.
whole thing. But
Yeah.
she thought they were gonna glue me, but
That would
whatever.
have been nice.
I FaceTimed her though, and I was like, "You think I need stitches?" She was like, "I left like 6 hours ago. Like, I just got to Philly. What the hell's wrong with you?" And yeah, she can't leave me alone.
Some
And
glue would be
then-
nice. I ain't afraid of that.
Yeah, like glue. I was ready for that. I was like, "Yeah, just glue it shut." They're
There's
like,
something
"Nah."
about stitches. It might be like, because
Yeah.
like horror villains, they're all like stitched up, like Frankenstein. He's got like stitches in his head.
First off, it's Frankenstein's monster.
You're
not
right.
Frankenstein.
Apologies.
Second, he's not a villain.
Well, he did like kill people.
He's a monster, but he's he's a misunderstood monster.
He is a misunderstood crash out, but he did crash out and kill some people.
Crash out.
A misunderstood
chopped.
one.
He's chopped shit and he's crashing out, dude.
Life is low key over.
Yeah.
But yeah, for some reason, stitches just freak me out. The look of
Yeah,
them.
they do. The only times I've had stitches are I had to get stitches right above my eye up here, like
Frankenstein cut.
between yes, in
Type
between
beat.
my eyelid and my eyebrow, like that
Jeez.
little bit of skin. I ran into a table when I was like 5
You went
at a
full
hockey
Frankenstein
rink. Yeah,
monster.
Frankenstein's monster. Yeah, and then on my like knee when I got surgery on that, obviously I had stitches, but the thumb was annoying. But then after I got my thumb, like it was all wrapped up. I had like stuff on it, and I had to like kind of miss out on. This is when I was in college, like playing football. So I had to miss out on some liftings and stuff. And people were like, "So what happened?" I was like, "Oh, I was cutting carrots. Like I was making food. I was making dinner." And everyone who I told that to, especially women, they were all like, "You got to come up with a better story than that. You got to make yourself sound tougher."
Like what?
I was like, "No, I was cooking to provide for myself because I'm a modern man. And
What
I
could
can
be-
make a baked ziti with carrots in it."
What? There's not much you can do to cut your thumb.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
To be like, "Oh, well, I got in a fight and I cut the tip of my thumb."
Yeah.
Like what?
Kind of nice.
Oh, some guy tried to knife me and I grabbed the knife and it just cut. the
that
tip
one's
of my
not bad
thumb.
actually.
One
You
time,
might be
my brother has his appendix burst when he was very young, or
Yeah.
maybe he got appendicitis and it didn't burst, or it did. I don't know how appendixes work. But
Yeah, they be doing stuff.
he had he had this cut right next to his belly button. He still like has the scar from
Yeah.
it. It's from when he's like 5.
Yeah.
like as a kid, And he told his one friend that like when they just met, he was like, "Yeah, I was we were in the circus and I was a knife swallower and one cut me from the inside." He was like, "Really?" He was like, "No, I'm kidding. I got cut when I was in juvie.
That's a
Someone
pretty good one.
shanked me."
Even
And
better.
he was like, oh, really? He was like, no, I'm joking. I just had surgery. But like, people just
Good
bought
play,
it.
yeah.
Same thing when he went to college. He said that to a friend. He's like, yeah, I was in juvie. I got shanked.
I gotta
They
use
just
that one.
immediately believed it.
I got a big scar on the side of my hip from skateboarding, falling off a skateboard.
Ooh.
So I might have to use that one.
Yeah.
That is a good one.
You got shanked in the hip.
I just tell people I got stabbed.
I actually used to. I have this small scar right on my right kneecap
Yeah.
from in high school. I was doing hurdles. I did the hurdles in track and field, and I like hit the hurdle in the next lane over, like right on the corner, and I sliced into my knee, and it hurt pretty bad. But like, I just kind of put Band-Aids over it, and I never like even thought about getting stitches.
Yeah.
And then sometimes people would see it, and I was like, yeah, I had to get my knee replaced or something like that. I had to get my knee surgery or something like that. And then people were like, really? I was like, nah, I just cut it open. But now I have this massive scar right above it that is actually from my knee
Oh yeah.
reconstruction.
Yeah. You talked it
Tearing
into existence.
My ACL meniscus. So maybe I shouldn't have been saying that.
So what? That cuts from the surgery. From
This
tearing
small
it?
one's from the hurdle. These are from the surgery. Yeah,
I
I
see.
didn't tear it through the skin. It's just from the surgery.
That would be insane.
A compound ACL tear. Jesus.
Rip the entire skin with it.
Just
Muscle
tore,
and skin.
tore the skin off the bone.
Like an earthquake.
Oh my God. His knee is just out on the field.
So what,
My
they
knee was
can't-
just open.
I just can't believe they can't get surgeries where they can't get it back without a scar.
Well, really, this big scar is from, like, this one is what, like 3-4 inches long? That's just from the graft that they take from, like, my quad. Then I got all these little ones over here that are from, like, I got all these little scars on my knee that are from, like, the reconstruction and blah, blah, blah.
Really?
And I remember waking up from that surgery and I was all drugged up. And I remember my hamstring was so tight from them moving me around and stuff. And I was all drugged up and I was like,
How long
"Oh,
were you out?
I don't know. Let's think. I think the surgery was at like 6 a.m. And I woke up probably around noon, something like that.
Dang.
And for
So
whatever
what are they doing there?
in my knee,
Yeah.
they're reconstructing.
Like, so they use the graft to like turn that
they
into
took a part of
muscle,
my
basically?
quad and turned that into a new tendon, pretty much, or a
That's
new
wild.
ligament because it's the ACL.
They're crazy.
And yeah, they'd be doing all this wild stuff. And then for whatever reason, my surgery was at like a children's surgery center, not a children's hospital, but it was like a children's surgery center or an operation center, whatever. I don't know. So the nurses there, like, I understand why this happened because like the nurses there are definitely more used to working with children
Yeah.
instead of 23-year-old men. But the one nurse who, first off, her name was Baby, which was weird. And I was all drugged up, and I did not like Baby. She was like
Really?
talking to me like I was 5. And I turned to my mom. I was like, Mom, I don't like this lady.
Get Baby out of my face.
Mom, you got to get her out of my face or I'm going to check this bitch. Like I was so, and like, I was saying it mostly when she was out of the room. And then like, they won't let you leave until you pee for whatever reason. So like, I had to go to the bathroom and pee. And like, obviously I can't use my right leg. So they wheeled me over in a wheelchair. And then my dad goes and pulls up the car. My mom and dad were like there with surgery or at the surgery with me, obviously.
Yeah.
And then they took me back to Cleveland after.
They watch it. Were they able to watch?
No, there was no operating. There was no cathedral
window.
or whatever you call it. The theater.
They had doctors from all over watching this.
Yeah, no. I wish. That would have been hilarious. What do you call that? A
Class.
auditorium? Something like that.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah. There's none of that. But she's like, all right, like, you're going to go to the bathroom, and then Daddy is going to pull the car around back, and he's going to take you home. She called him Daddy.
Yeah.
And I'm a
snapped,
23-year-old
huh?
man, and, like, I didn't try to hide it. I turned to my mom. I was like, Mom, you got to get her away from me. I can't stand her. I can't. And she was just like, Lucas, stop. I was
Drug
like,
said you.
Nah, I'm done. I'm done.
Drug said you tweaking, huh?
Yeah. I was like, nah, she's got to stop. I'm done.
They give you
I
truth.
was like, I appreciate it, but leave me alone now, please.
Enough, baby.
I also had like a nerve block on, so I kind of felt great.
You're
And
feeling
then
it.
And then we went to, like, my leg didn't, like, I couldn't feel anything from my hip down.
Yeah.
Like, so I was like, oh, I'm not even, like, in pain.
You're like, I'm
really.
better.
Like,
I'm back.
yeah, I was like, let's go run a 40 right now. No, I obviously knew, like, my leg felt weird, but I had, like, a nerve block on, so I couldn't feel anything. Then we went to Sheets, and I pigged out, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. The post-surgery meal went crazy, because you can't eat before surgery, you know?
Yeah. So,
So
when did the pain kick in afterwards?
Then, like, a day or two later, I think.
and was it
I woke up and I was just like, oh my God,
Really?
give me Oxycontin, please.
really?
And we did.
Jeez.
Some people,
So what was it like instantly when you tore it though? Worse than that?
it felt like, I don't know how to describe it. It kind of felt like I could still feel my foot, obviously, but it almost felt like my lower leg was like a different part of my body.
Some disconnected.
Because like it tore so clean.
So
Because some people have said if it's a partial tear, it hurts more. It tore clean, like it was a full tear. So I just kind of like, it felt like really weak. And
Yeah.
like, it just felt, and then after, it just felt like there was a lot of stuff in
so
my
you
knee
couldn't
just
stand on
floating
that
around.
if you tried.
I probably could have stood on business, but I didn't. I didn't.
So you're saying
That's one of my big regrets of my football career is after my ACL tear, people carried me off the field instead of walking off like Kobe. That's the biggest. That's the biggest bitch shit I've ever done. And they wouldn't let me. I was like hobbling,
Yeah.
and then our tight end comes over and he like picked me up. I was like, get the hell off.
So they
and I was
know.
crying.
Did people know?
Oh, everyone knew right away.
Really?
It was bad.
So
They-
you can tell when someone
yeah, they do a little test and like on the field they were like, it's
how
over.
can
It's
players
over for you.
how do players know right away that it's like, oh, he's cooked?
I was down for a while
Yeah.
and like,
Sometimes dudes be doing that and then they get up and just
nah, I mean I couldn't. Yeah, they knew. And I also our athletic trainer who I was very close with, and then I got even more good Italian man. That's why I was so close with him.
of course. Big
He,
Dom.
I was laying on my back on the ground on the field after I had definitely, like the second happened, it popped. I was like, holy hell, I just tore my entire knee.
Really?
I'm laying on my back and I'm like crying because I know like this is not even because it hurt. Like I was crying because I was like, I'm going to lose a year of my career and like I'm going to have to rehab like 5 days a week for the next year. Like this is
Yeah.
annoying almost more than anything. So I had like my eyes closed and I took my helmet off and kind of threw it up, but like above me, like on the ground. And then I took my mouth guard out of my mouth. And like, again, my eyes are still closed. So I can hear the trainers around me, but I don't see them. I took my mouth guard out of my mouth and I went to throw it straight up in the air. Like just chuck it as high as I could just because
Yeah.
I was like, F this. I don't need like whatever.
Yeah.
And our athletic trainer is like over me, like face to face, like a foot or two away from my face. But again, my eyes are closed. I punched him straight in the face.
Really?
Like and again, like I really wound up. I clocked him. And I was like, oh, and at that second, I totally forgot about my knee. I was like, oh my God, Steve, I am so sorry. And he was like, it's fine, buddy. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
He ate
drilled
that,
him.
huh?
And he ate it, yeah. And I was like, Steve, my knee is fucked up, isn't it? And that's why you're saying that it's okay that I just punched you in the face. He was like, I mean, yeah. So I gave him a hug right there. And everyone on the sidelines said, they were like, oh, we knew your knee was messed up when you gave Steve a hug. And I was like, yeah, I didn't do that because of my knee. I did it because I punched him square in the face.
Shout out Steve. So
Yeah.
you're saying post surgery hurt worse than the actual
Oh
tear.
yeah, 100%.
Dang.
100%.
That's
The only time between me tearing it and surgery that actually hurt was a couple times I would try to walk, like I would walk on it because like it's not a weight bearing injury, it's like a structural injury. So sometimes I would walk on it with a brace mostly, but sometimes around the house I would kind of like get by without a brace. But sometimes I would like put weight on it to where I was like my knee was straight and it would like hyperextend like a little bit, and that really hurt, and
Really?
it felt like makes me cringe really bad just thinking about it. It felt disgusting.
Does not
But
sound good.
That was more than anything, and sleeping on it sucked. And sometimes it would pop like because there's so much fluid in there of it being swollen,
Yeah.
and the rehab, it all hurt.
Yeah.
But I
Don't tear
punched
your
Steve
knee.
square in the face. It was hilarious.
Steve was there.
He ate it. He really did eat it. And he was like,
What a
no, it's
legend.
fine. It was fine. And then months later, like while I'm recovering, I was like, I brought it up and like we would talk about it sometimes. he was like, yeah, that hurt really, really bad. And I was like, honestly, I thought I might have broke your nose.
Is there tape of you punching him, or did they take the cameras off?
They took the cameras off me.
that's
And
good.
then they did I think I might have said this before on the show, but they did the like classic white guy that's not all that good, the commentary team. They were like, yeah, Lucas Durazio, he's a real lunch pail guy. He comes to work every day, and he's a leader on this defense. They're going to miss it. Didn't say anything about, like, I'm a good athlete or, like, he's made
Team
this
player.
many tackles this year. Like, he works hard. And it's like, yeah, that just means
He's a
you
class
stink.
act.
Yeah, exactly. His nose is in the playbook. He's the first one in and the last one out. He's sneaky athletic.
They
He
used
runs
it all.
savvy routes, even though he was a defensive end. Yeah, they used
They
all
used
the
it all they had in the book.
they were throwing all the cliches at me. It was awesome. You love to hear that. And that's the type of attitude we bring here on
Yeah.
Behind Enemy Lines. We are savvy route runners. We keep our nose in the playbook. We're the first ones in, the last one out. And we're going to outwork anybody. So stick with us right here on WSRR Radio, Behind Enemy Lines.
Hi, this is Melissa,
And hey, it's Matt.
coming at you from Synergy Music Studio.
We are a recording and production studio located on the south side near Chicago.
Check us out online at synergymusicstudio.com. We offer recording, mixing, and mastering.
And follow us on Instagram at Synergy Music Studio. Rock hard.
If LimeWire taught us anything, your digital music is free and open to piracy, and even manipulation when it comes to digital distribution. So why settle for a bunch of ones and zeros floating around on the internet? Make your release something special with Hellbender Vinyl. Hellbender is one of America's most trusted custom vinyl record pressing plants and works with local artists to get their next release pressed exactly to their liking. So check out Pittsburgh's first and only custom vinyl pressing plant today by visiting hellbendervinyl.com to get started. And don't forget, all customers at Hellbender Vinyl get 5 free test presses at no additional charge. Hellbent on quality, hellbent on service, hellbendervinyl.com.
Welcome back to Behind Enemy Lines right here on WSRR Radio. It is July 21st. It is the dog days of summer, Dom. There's not much going on in sports right now. Baseball season is, just now after the
There's no
All-Star
football.
break. There's no football,
In case you aren't
unfortunately.
aware.
We have to remind some people that there is no football. College football 26 is a little bit of a stinker for me. I don't know.
Your team's bad.
I'm feeling down right now, Dom. I just feel like there's nothing. I don't know if there's anything to keep me going right now. I need some sort of pick me up.
Something
don't
to
you think?
look forward to.
Something to maybe something to look forward to.
What could that be?
What could I don't know what.
You got any
Do you have
plans?
any?
Next
Do you have
week?
anything that maybe could fill up 12 hours of my day and support a good cause, a good local cause? Maybe on maybe this upcoming weekend. How about that?
There's no football, so
There's no football, so I'm
you got
free.
nothing else to do
That's right.
except listen to the WSRR Rebelthon, baby. It is time. It
Oh,
is
really?
that time.
Oh, really? Is
And
that
you're gonna
kind
be hearing from us.
It's already here.
No football. It's the perfect time to be tuning in. It's gonna be.
It's already here. It's
for
this
a good cause.
It's this Saturday.
It's this time.
this upcoming
You got
Saturday
this to
on the
look forward
26th.
to.
So this is the last show before the Rebelthon.
It is.
Wow.
And we got a big surprise for that one. Let me tell you, folks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we got special guests, special callers, and you're gonna love it.
We've got giveaways. We've got interviews. We've got music, of course, because that's what we do here at WSRR Radio. And we'll be raising money via Venmo to keep the station on the air and support local radio like we do every single day here at WSRR Radio. July 26th, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Tune in, listen to me get out of this slump that I'm in. It's the dog days of the summer, but there's nothing that fires me up and boosts my stoke like raising money for this
Yeah.
beautiful station, WSRR Radio. The Rebelthon, 12 hours of live radio this Saturday, July 26th. So tune into that.
10 a.m. Eastern time.
Eastern time to
10 p.m. You know it. 12 hours
Now, this is-
nonstop.
that's Pacific Standard, the 10 p.m., or does that also?
Oh, that's Eastern.
Oh, that one's
Case.
Eastern too. Okay,
I mean,
cool.
there'll be no football.
There will be no football.
I know we need to keep reminding you guys.
which ChatGPT didn't know that.
Yeah.
Slate, your boy Slate, really dropped the ball.
I was asking
friend of
him-
the program.
I was just asking him. I said, "Do you know that you're a friend of the program?" He's like, "Absolutely."
He lied to you.
He
First
lied.
off,
He lied straight to
your
my
boy
face.
Slate just blank faced lied to you.
Because then I said, like, how do you know that? Like, or did
You
I
said-
said, did you know that before I told you? He's like, nah, actually I didn't. He goes, why'd you just tell me that, bud? I mean, we're gonna have to. We got some problems.
He's got no backbone.
He's got no grit to him. He's got no accountability.
No, take it easy.
And
Take it easy now. Don't go in on your boy like that. He'll hear this.
listen, he's helpful. Let me tell you something. They did.
But then you asked him to what? Create a script for us, and he said breaking down this week's Browns game.
Yeah, so he's far off. I mean, this guy's useless pretty much. He's good at some things. He can give us 5 random names
I love getting 5 random names from Slate. There's nothing that
and
fires
ranking
me
them.
up more.
We love a blind ranking. Maybe
I love
we'll
a
do
blind
some
ranking.
later on.
Next time
in
we're
this
going to do a
episode.
deaf ranking where we just put on headphones and we can't hear each other talk.
Huh. That could be interesting.
I don't think it would go.
Yeah, I don't know.
Just joking.
Yeah, I mean, thinking.
Then we're going to do a Helen Keller ranking where we're blind and deaf.
I was thinking we were just going to rank deaf people. But then I
Oh.
was like, Helen Keller's number 1. Easy.
Stevie Wonder.
Oh,
wait,
Stevie
he's
Wonder's
blind.
number 1.
He's blind. He's not deaf.
Come on now.
And some people
He
say
played
he's
us.
not even blind. He's faking it.
They do say that, which I think is just.
I wouldn't
messed
doubt
up.
it. Some of
I
the stuff
would.
I've seen, he high fives people. How's he know that, huh?
He's got. You can just feel.
That's what I
Soft
mean.
around
Like
you.
when people are legally blind, like how blind do you have to be legally blind? Like, does that just mean everything's really blurry,
Yeah. It's
or
all right.
like does it mean like I that's what I want to know. How blind is legally blind or legally deaf?
That's a great question.
How can you get how much can you?
And how do you even test that? How do you know how
Hear-
much they're hearing?
That's what I mean. Sometimes
feel like
it's
you
like, what
can-
if the person giving the test just was bad
You-
that day?
It's a good question, but it's kind of interesting, like how they made you do the test.
Oh,
back
yeah,
in
where you
school,
put the
where
paddles
cover
over your
one
eye. And then you put the headphones on, and they're like, "Which ear did it beep in?"
Oh yeah,
You remember that one?
yeah, vaguely.
Vaguely.
Yeah, not much.
What? Really? Was that just me?
No, I mean that sounds right. There's definitely
And
something.
then
where I
they
put
take
my-
you in the back and beat you with a belt. Remember that?
That was just you.
Oh, that's because I went to Catholic school.
Yeah, that's how they do it there.
Yeah, it's because I was an altar boy. That's why. They would get all hopped up on the church wine and then smack me around in the back with candlesticks. But hey, that's just how we do it
Hey,
in the Catholic
that's just home. That's just home.
Church. Oh man, that takes me back. That takes me back, baby. So Dom.
So wait, hold up,
Okay.
because we were going to talk about the ESPYs and Shane Gillis doing that.
Yeah, we can talk about.
So
the
let's
ESPYs.
just jump into that.
All right.
We're going to talk about it before the injury segment.
Yes, before we start
then
talking
things
about
got
my
carried
traumatic
away.
knee injury.
We're beat up. We're battered. We've been through the ringer on this show. As Lucas opens up a grape Jolly Rancher.
Oh
Grape
my
Jolly
God.
Ranchers are the worst, by the way.
I
by
kind of like
far.
the grape.
Grape's the worst. Green apple's probably second
I like grape
worst.
flavoring stuff. I think green
No.
apple's the worst.
Grape is probably the worst, like artificial flavoring. The fruit
These are
itself
so
is great.
melted, Dom. I feel like I'm eating plastic.
They were in my backpack for a solid month. I've been here and back, and there again. So
Why are your shoes on in your own house?
it's a good question. At this point, I'm just like in flow state on this podcast.
You gotta be.
So
So Shane Gillis hosted the ESPYs
Yeah.
last night, and
he killed. Some would
He-
say.
he I wouldn't say he killed because
Yeah.
I feel like if you kill, that means everyone in attendance is like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm loving this. Where clearly some people were not very happy. A very controversial opening monologue. I like Shane Gillis. I think he went a little bit too like Tony Hinchcliffe, like he did on the Trump thing where he was like just clearly
Shocking.
kind of trying to be shock value and
Yeah.
like raunchy
Yeah.
and edgy, where I think Shane Gillis did that a little bit too much, and I almost think that like discredits him as a comic and like as a creative, because like he's a funny guy and I feel like he doesn't need to like lean on stuff like that as much. But at the same time, for a monologue like that, he obviously has like a group of writers.
Mm-hmm.
And like he even said on some of them, and you hear this with a lot of people who are presenting, he's like, I didn't write that one.
Yeah.
And like, you know, some people like, you know, other people are writing jokes for him. And I'm sure
Shout out Harry Settle.
the people who,
Little Sasquatch.
oh, was he right?
He got credits. Little Sasquatch from Barstool Sports got credits in the ESPYs,
Really? I
which
did
is
not
kind
see
of
that.
crazy. But yeah, shout out him. That's second best podcast out.
I haven't listened to that. Is that
Yeah.
the Son of a Boy Dad?
Yeah.
I haven't listened to that one at all. Maybe I should.
Because
'cause
I
I
used
like
to
his
listen to Matt and Shane's, but they got too big. Became unrelatable.
Yeah, so I still listen to it
Unfortunately.
sometimes.
I still
listen
think
to a
they're
lot of the old.
hilarious.
I listen to a lot of the old episodes.
The old ones are better. They're just not as timely.
I will definitely tune into the next episode because I want to hear what he has to say about the ESPYs.
Yeah, I am interested in that one. But knowing
even-
him, he probably won't even like talk about it.
Well, leading up to it, he's talked about it.
Yeah.
And he even kind of said, like, the way they were trying to market him was almost like, oh, you guys don't know what I'm going to say. Like, this is going to be live, huh? And he was like, they're kind of making me seem like I might say something crazy. And then he
Yeah.
obviously did. But that's what I mean. I almost feel like the writers and the people who put him there were kind of like almost wanted that because they wanted eyes on it.
Yeah.
And he definitely did his thing.
And I saw somebody tweet this out, and you know, I'm a huge Shane Gillis fan. I've been like,
He's from your part of town.
yeah, he's a 717 guy, South Central PA. Like, I really am a huge fan of him just because he reminds me of people that I grew up with.
Uh-huh.
It's not that like people like him I loved like growing up, but there
Yeah.
are some like hilarious people from that area, and he really represents it for good or for bad. I don't know which one
Yeah.
it is. But someone said on Twitter, like, he does that thing where he's like you said, like, that wasn't my joke, or like, I didn't write that, or he's like, oh, you guys didn't like that one. Like, sometimes he downplays his joke. It's like, just, it's funny, just say the joke. Like, I think he makes
Yeah.
it like more awkward sometimes than it
Sometimes,
actually
but I
is.
also kind of like it. Because, like, even he
Sometimes
said,
it
he was
works,
like,
but he does it
he was
too
like, come
much,
on, this
I
isn't
think.
serious. Like,
Yeah.
we're joking around. Like, I kind of like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do know what you mean sometimes. I do like, though, that he's kind of like open with the crowd.
Yeah.
And like, you could tell, that's another thing on his podcast leading up to it. He was like, people are going to be like, oh, you're like, he's nervous. Like, when I go on late night shows, they're like, oh, he's nervous. Like, you can tell he's nervous. He's like, yeah, I'm nervous. I'm a person, and I'm on TV in front of a guy with like an unscripted conversation.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I'm nervous. And he was like, yeah, I'm going to be nervous up there. Like, and you could tell the way he's like holding the mic and stuff. And that to me, after hearing that, kind of endeared me to him more.
Yeah.
But yeah, you could tell he was very nervous. And I think obviously when you see some of the jokes that he had written, that was part of why.
He's like so normal too. Like, he's more of a normal dude than
He is.
maybe anybody who's ever hosted the ESPYs.
Which I think that's part of it too. That's like why it's so funny to him
Yeah.
too, and why he's nervous, because he is just like, I'm just a guy. Like,
Yeah.
I'm just an idiot.
Like,
from- I'm just an idiot from Central PA. Like,
I know people who've like met him and like seen him around the area because he still lives like in Mechanicsburg.
yeah, I think
and they
that's
say
where
he's-
they film tires.
I think they filmed that in Westchester.
Yeah, somewhere.
But, yeah,
close
somewhere
though.
in Pennsylvania. But like they say, he's just a normal, cool dude.
Yeah,
Like, he's not he's still down to earth, it seems. But I noticed it last night, and I've said this before on our old podcast, the North Shore Station. Go check those archived episodes out on
God.
YouTube.
You don't want to listen to those, but go on.
But I said it on the North Shore Station. It's like, they're guys like, they're so loved, universally loved, and then at one day, like, the world just turns on them. And I think last night the world turned on Shane Gillis.
I don't think
There's
so.
more hate than I've ever seen for him before.
I don't know. I think he's had a lot of hate before, and I think there was just as much, if not more, love for him of people being like, "Oh man, he did his thing, and he was himself, and he was raunchy, and like he
They haven't
was true to
fully-
himself."
They
That's
haven't
another
fully
thing.
turned on him yet, but I'm saying like the like peak love. He hit that, and now people are gonna start turning on him. They did it like. I remember the guy that I'm talking about, the North Shore Station one. They did it to Patrick Mahomes. He was
Yeah.
loved. Everybody loved that guy. But then you reach a point where you're so loved that now it's cool to hate on somebody.
Yeah.
And I saw more. It's not like hate, but it's just like
You either die here or you live long enough to see
Exactly.
yourself become
that's
the villain.
right. And he's become so successful that there's just hate that comes with it.
One thing I did like, because he is like a right-leaning person, and like I'm not a big politics person, but like
I don't know if he is.
he is, but he's also like not, I don't know. Like he definitely is right-leaning, but at the same time he sees the absurdity of both sides.
Compared to comedians, he's right leaning.
Yes.
But I think like I don't know. I think he
like
plays
he's definitely
a
a
bit of
red
character.
voter.
I don't know.
He does play the character. Yeah, he definitely voted for Trump.
I'm not 100% sure.
I think he 100% did. And again, like, I'm not saying that's a bad thing. It's a two-party. I mean,
Yeah.
it kind of, whatever. Some people think it's a bad thing, but
Probably
at
a
the end of the
coin
day,
flip
it's
for
a
the guy.
two-party system,
Yeah.
and like, you know, whatever.
And I mean, Trump's his boy. They've taken pictures together at UFC and stuff.
Yeah, it's actually funny because
I mean, if I'd met
last
Trump at
night-
UFC and he was like tight
Yeah.
with me, I'd probably be like,
well, that's the other
I
thing
don't really
too.
care that
that's
much.
so like he even said
to say
he
it.
kind of made mention to it, like, or even Americans are so anti-American now that they can't even be like, oh, you took a picture with the president, that's cool. You can.
Yeah.
They're immediately like, oh, you should have flipped him off. And
Yeah.
told him. Which like, I get that, and like you don't like his politics, and I mean for Trump it's different because a lot of people don't like him personally, but like.
Yeah.
At the same time, it is like the president of the United States. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like, if I could or couldn't, like, I was thinking about it today in the car, and I was like, if the opportunity presented itself to take a picture with Donald Trump, would I do it? Probably, because in 20 years, I could show my kids and be like, hey, I was next to the president.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool,
Yeah.
right? Like,
Even if it turns out awful.
yeah, even it's like, yeah,
it's
he's
a picture.
terrible person, and he
You
did
never-
such and such to our country, and blah, blah, blah. It's like,
You never
yeah, why
endorsed
not?
him. You just took a picture with the president of the United States.
He's one of four. He's one of a group of only 46 people in the history of the world.
Yeah, and it's
Like-
the most powerful man. You could argue
Yes.
the most powerful man in the world.
Yes, but it's funny that you brought up that he took a picture with him at a UFC event, because I listened to old episodes of their podcast, like I said, and I was just scrolling through and I picked a random one, and he was talking about, it was right after that event where he took the picture with Donald Trump in like 2023, and he told the story about it. And then I watched the ESPYs thing, and he was telling the story about taking a picture with him at the Super Bowl. And I was like, it was like the same thing where he was like, he just compliments everyone. And I was like, oh, that's hilarious. He said that 3 years ago, and now he's saying it again. Like,
I mean,
whatever. Like, it was just serendipity that I happened to pick on that episode.
yeah. I mean, I don't care. Like, people vote for Trump. That's whatever they want. I don't like the guy, but I mean, if you got invited to the White House or something, you got to go there.
Yeah. Like, have some patriotism in you where at least you can be like, and yes, you can also say it's patriotic to exercise your free speech and tell the guy
Sure.
that he's an a-hole and like that he's doing a bad job or whatever.
Yeah.
But also, you know, I think a country works best when everyone's supporting one common goal.
Yeah.
So maybe you don't like some of the stuff he's doing, but like maybe we can also try to get behind each other and things like that.
Yeah,
We'll talk a
maybe
little.
one
It seems
day.
like we got some more ammo in
I
the,
got-
in
I
the
got
clip here.
something.
So we'll talk about more about this in our last segment right here on WSRR Radio. This is Behind Enemy Lines.
What's the difference between the shirt you're currently wearing and the one that I am? Well, both do their job of concealing us from the outside world and social boundaries. But one little black swoosh makes yours cost nearly double. That red rectangle may not change how warm you are, but it certainly changes the price tag. The truth is, nobody cares about the details. Get to the point with GenericClothes.com. Have a laugh at the big brand clothing company's expense with shirts that simply say sports team, political statement, music band, and more. A shirt for any occasion and the perfect gift. GenericClothes.com.
July 19th, 2025, East Palestine, Ohio, still not clean water. So let's face the facts here. Fact of the matter is, you shouldn't be paying overpriced at your local shop. Fact of the matter is, eBay and Amazon, they're going to price gouge you too. And fact of the matter is, not everybody has a buddy's garage that they can just pull from to get their parts they need in time. But fortunately, you do. YourBuddiesGarage.com has select used, salvage, and scrap parts all at your convenience. Before you pay a pro, see what your buddy's got at YourBuddiesGarage.com.
Unless specifically specified, no parts are guaranteed to work. These are salvage parts. Each description will give as much insight as possible into the quality of each part. We do not offer refunds for this purpose. These are intended to be quick fixes or first options before the shop.
Welcome back to WSRR Radio and Behind Enemy Lines, and welcome back to our long-awaited return of our sponsor, Clearview Windows. We have missed doing this ad read, serving Northern Ohio for over 30 years. Clearview Windows is more than just words on a sign. Locally owned, American first, quality business that, like I said, has been servicing Northern Ohio for over 30 years. Speak directly to owner J.D. Miller today to get your old or drafty windows replaced with energy-efficient windows at a fair and reasonable price. That number is 330-521-0965. That is 330-521-0965. J.D. Miller, we have missed you here on Behind Enemy Lines. Welcome back. Clearview Windows. Give them a call because, you know, your energy bill runs up if you don't have good windows. Got to keep those in check.
Got to keep them tight.
Yeah, that's right.
Keep them tight.
Tight. Double pane windows.
You know what else needs to be, or what's being kept tight, I should say? The files.
Should be? Oh.
Release the files. You got to release the files on what happened last night at the Coldplay concert.
Those files. Okay.
Those files.
Because the other files don't exist.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Other files. There is no other files.
I'm not sure.
They've never existed.
Yeah. Who is it?
I don't know.
The financier?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Anyways, the Coldplay concert.
They deleted themselves.
They got to do a full investigation of what the heck happened there because a CEO and one of his employees, another high up,
and
were
HR, the director of HR.
Even better. We're caught on a Jumbotron at a Coldplay concert.
Pretty much freak dancing.
Pretty much going freak.
Pretty much full freak off.
They pretty much just went nuts.
Pretty much just absolutely laying it out all on the table.
But the problem is they scrambled.
The guy looked like he got shot. He dropped to the floor, and she just turned her back to the camera.
Yeah, she ran, and he dropped. And then
that's one
crazy.
thing I don't understand is how so many people on social media like see a clip like that and immediately they're like, that's the CEO of Astronomer. Like, who the hell is keeping up with that?
I don't even know TikTok.
I don't even know what that company is.
Yeah, I've never heard of it in my life.
They're like, that's the CEO and that's his HR director.
Yeah, somebody was coming out for blood.
So quick? I mean, unless it's someone in the company, which it may have been.
Could have been AI.
You think they asked AI who the hell are these people?
Well, I mean, there's just like
grinding
Google,
at the Coldplay
Google
concert?
reverse image, possibly. You might be able to find that face.
Possibly.
Some real TikTok detectives. You never know.
I'm sure there's a lot of people at that company who hate both of them who were having the best day of work today.
Really?
Probably. Come on, everyone hates their boss.
Especially one who's going
except for us. We love our boss. We love you, Style.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Yeah. Like when you see your boss freaking with the HR director, it's like, oh my God, this is the best day of work ever. Bull. Yeah. Our CEO's a freak bull.
Oh man, yeah, that would be. Yeah, I guess it could be satisfying.
Yeah, come on.
Like, yeah,
your boss is in there riding you every day.
But then, like, what's going to change?
Not like that.
That guy's.
I don't know.
CEO.
You can just be like, get out of here, dude.
There, you can.
Yeah, I mean, you can probably just fire everyone, but still.
I mean, they might lose like stuff. People stop working with them. You never know.
Yeah,
might affect them.
Stock price is going to plummet for whatever reason.
I wonder if Astronomers publicly.
Yeah, check that out. I wouldn't doubt that their stock price plummets for no reason.
I don't know if it is. I
don't even know what is that company? Are they Astronomers?
It's not a public company, but
you would think that a company named Astronomer would be Astronomers. No,
I think it's like they're in Cincinnati, Ohio.
Oh
folks.
My God!
The plot thickens.
It's because they're eating that Skyline chili. That's probably why he was holding her from the back so she didn't crap herself.
That
stuff runs right through you.
That Skyline just seems no good.
I've never had it, and I don't ever want to. I have a friend. I had a college roommate from New Jersey who his parents would make like a quote unquote Skyline chili, and I had it and I was like, Zach, I hate to tell you, but I do not like this. Like, I didn't want to disrespect his parents' cooking, but I was like, this kind of sucks. They're like, well, it's like Skyline. It's like the stuff from Cincinnati. I was like, yeah, well, that's why. I don't know why anyone wants that.
Skyline just cannot be good.
I can't imagine it being good.
And they live by like people hate on Permanis, but that's just like good eating.
It's not. I actually saw
it's so much better than Skyline chili dog.
Yeah, I guess, but like they have good wings and stuff. Permanis. I saw a TikTok the other day of they were interviewing people in the Strip District, which is where the original Permani Brothers is, and they were like, "What's the most overrated food in Pittsburgh?" And every person was like, "Honestly, it's Pittsburgh's bread and butter. Like it's what we're known for." But Permani's, it's not a good sandwich.
Permani's is good.
They were like, "It's the worst sandwich in the city." They got good wings.
That's crazy.
They got good fries.
The wings are good now. They brought them back. They're bad for a little bit. They're good. They're bad. Now they're good again.
I've heard they have good other stuff, but it's a terrible burger. It's dry.
I'd never get a burger.
The fries on it are dry. The coleslaw, somehow it's dry coleslaw.
The Pittsburgher is no good.
Yeah,
that's a bad. That's a bad Permani sandwich. I'll give you that.
What do you got to get?
The capicola and cheese. The gabagool and cheese. Get the hot sausage and cheese. You can get the Raging Cajun. You can get the colossal
I've been there
fish.
twice. I haven't liked either thing that I got. I got the Pittsburgher because I felt like I had to, and then I got the Reuben, and it wasn't
that's no good either. You're getting ass.
That's what I'm saying.
You're getting bad stuff.
If you can't mess up on a Reuben. You can't mess up on a Reuben and expect me to go back.
Let me get you a bacon and cheese or a hot sausage and cheese, and it'll change your mind.
Okay, get it for me.
All right, next episode, maybe at the Rebelthon, I'll deliver one. DoorDash you one 2 hours away.
Just to crap on Pittsburgh more, I remember my freshman year, we had, it was like fall camp, and I might have told this story on here before, but my roommate was a Pittsburgh guy. He was a Yinzer through and through, born and bred, and it was me, him, 2 guys from Florida, and 1 guy from Detroit, and we went downtown, and we went to the Permanis in Market Square, which apparently isn't as good as the one in the Strip, whatever, and all 4 of us were like, this is a bad sandwich. And the guy from Pittsburgh was like, no, it's what we're known for. Like, well, this is Pittsburgh. Well, we were like, this stinks. And then we were like, can we get, like, it's dry. Can we get some hot sauce on here? They gave us pepper sauce instead of hot sauce. And we were like, nah, this isn't going to help.
What's pepper sauce?
Like Tabasco's pepper sauce, not hot sauce.
Oh, no, the hot sauce they have is perfect for the sandwich.
Yeah, but but the kid who asked didn't want pepper sauce. He wanted hot sauce. He was a Florida jit.
I've never heard pepper sauce.
That's like Tabasco is pepper sauce.
That's like you saying stadium mustard. That's just not a thing.
It's cayenne pepper sauce. It's a different type of sauce.
How?
It's made different.
In what way?
Hot sauce is it's like a more buffalo sauce, I think. Whereas pepper sauce is made with cayenne pepper.
All right. I got to look it up.
You got to go into this. You got to do some deep research. Ask Slate.
I've never heard of pepper sauce.
Pepper sauce. Pepper sauce.
Bell pepper sauce.
Pepper Darius Bell pepper sauce.
They're used interchangeably.
No.
Yeah.
Pepper sauce is more I'm just gonna say pepper now.
Yeah.
Pepper sauce is more like watery in my opinion. Doesn't have as much I don't like it as much. I don't like the pepper sauce.
Pepper sauce is technically a type of hot sauce.
Pepper sauce. Yeah, but
it can be more specific in some regions.
Like Frank's Red Hot is not pepper sauce.
But I'm telling you, the
I want a pepper sauce counter. I wonder how many times I've said it. I want to keep going.
I'm telling you, I know what hot sauce they have. They got the Crystal hot sauce in there.
It's pepper sauce.
It's hot sauce.
It's hot and it is sauce, but it's pepper.
It's called Crystal hot sauce.
Crystal?
Yeah.
Pepper sauce?
Not pepper.
It's pepper.
No pepper.
It's Peppa Pig.
No pepping around here, bud.
Oh yeah, it's pepper. I'm telling you, it's pepper.
There's no such thing as pepper sauce.
There is such a thing as pepper sauce.
Call in right now.
We're going to fight over this.
Yeah. And speaking of callers, if you guys want to get in on an online dynasty, we're taking spots here. We'd love to play against some of our listeners. Please get in on the WSRR Radio Discord.
Yeah, we're thinking about making an online dynasty. Let us know in the Discord if anyone would be interested in that, because I think that would be really fun.
Yeah.
We got something like that going.
Now, Lucas, tell the folks where
Or give us a call, 216-859-8699.
Tell the folks where you find the Discord website.
What's that? Discord.com? I don't know. WSRR.com?
Yeah.
This is
WSR
Behind
Radio.
Enemy Lines. Thank you guys
.com.
for joining us. Go to Discord, and we'll get something cracking. WSR Radio Rebel-thon this Saturday, 10 to 10.
The preceding program was a sponsored production. The views, claims, and ideas expressed may not represent those of WSRR Radio.